How we doing, everyone, and welcome to Assassin's Creed Mirage. It's probably my favourite Assassin's Creed game to come out in the last 5 years. If you've seen my other Assassin's Creed videos, you know I'm a big fan of the older, the classic style Assassin's Creed before it became this like RPG series. And this almost gets it right. It's what they set out to do, but there's still quite a lot wrong with it, but I still enjoyed it. You play as Basim here. He is Hidden One, and you essentially just go through how he became who he was in Valhalla, I think, because I'm pretty sure he's in that. God, it's so long ago since I beat that game. But yeah, this is him. This is his Master Assassin outfit, so spoilers, but I'm just going to jump in, do some of the busy work, and yeah, I'll just tell you my thoughts on this game. What do we got? There's a gear chest in here that I didn't get in the Prince's Palace, so we're going to try and do that. Now, the one thing I didn't want to carry into this game was like the super god powers that you seem to have in the RPG games. You know what I mean? Like, you got like powers from the gods or whatever, and it was just silly. But yeah, however, Basim does get this. You can like target multiple people and then go through a really dodgy animation to kill all of them at once. And there we go. And that kind of makes sense to who he is and what he can do. I don't know the lore behind this guy. I can't remember. It was so long ago since I played Valhalla. But yeah, he can do that. But I much prefer the old assassin way of hiding in plain sight and getting kills that way. Alright, let's see what we got here. Got some guys down there. We might be able to kill them inside that little tent thing, actually. What about that guy there? He probably won't see us. Easy. And now we wait. Nicely done. Go for the dual assassination there. There we go. He should disappear too because I have the upgrade. Yeah, he's got some like weird like super god powers, but they're not as OP as the RPG games. But there are some issues in this game. Like, you saw how I was assassinating those people. There's a weird sort of delay. I don't know if anybody else feels it, but there's like a moment where Basim is sort of like lining up the animation, and then the animation triggers. It's not smooth. It's not as smooth as the older games. I've totally messed that up. Oh! Oh well, looks like we're fighting. Hello, gentlemen. Was it just him who saw me? I think it was. This guy has no idea where I am. That's all well and good. He's looking at his body. Easy. I think that's this place cleared out. The chest is down there. But yeah, there's like a weird delay in pretty much all the assassination animations, and it just doesn't feel as smooth as like the Ezio trilogy or anything after that, really. Is it not even locked? Can we just open it? Yes, we can. We've got an upgrade schematic for that outfit. Looks like there's another gear chest close by. We'll probably go do that as well. But this is a very pretty game. Like, what is this, Baghdad? I think it is. And damn, he saw me. There's a lot of people here. Oh, excuse me, gentlemen. Let me grab this while I'm at it. Thank you. Oh, there's another one. But it is a very pretty game. A lot of bright colours. This gives me a chance to talk about the combat as well. It's not great. I've always been a fan of the quick sort of counter system they had in the old games. Yeah, it was super easy, but it did look cool. and you had loads of cool animations to go with it. But they've sort of tried to do that, I guess. Not really. It's sort of definitely the same combat systems they had in Valhalla. I mean, this game started out as a Valhalla DLC, so that's a lot in common. But yeah, I never liked the combat in the game. You've got to like press L1 and R1 to do the counter, and it just doesn't feel good. Having combat on a R1 has never felt right to me in Assassin's Creed anyway. I've always preferred it being like square. But yeah, there are some cool animations, but it's not like there's as many as there was in the older titles. Like, you'll be seeing the same sort of kill animations over and over again, which is a shame. Let's see if we can get this chest. Seems to be up there. They brought this back from the RPG games. There's somebody up there. I have a feeling this one's going to require a key just because it's so awkwardly sort of guarded. But it is also right in the open. Somebody's definitely going to see me up here. Or not. We might be okay. Up we go. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get that, am I? He's the only one. And assassinate. See, that animation's straight from Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I think it just looks a bit sloppy. I think if an actual hidden one, an assassin trained in these like older times, I don't think they would assassinate like that. But that's just me. That's being like super picky. But it looks like we've got to do like a sliding puzzle to get to this chest. All those years of playing Zelda. There we go, chest looted. And we got another upgrade schematic. Yeah, I pretty much got all the gear. I'm just getting all the upgrades for them now, which is pretty unnecessary because I have the gear I use, so I'm not going to bother using the other gear. But god, it is pretty though. It gives me real Assassin's Creed 1 vibes, this location. And I really love it for that. Like, speaking of Assassin's Creed 1 though, we do have the Altair costume. Iconic, of course. And it looks really good in this game. It just blends in so well. A lot of the other games they've shoved this into, it's sort of like, it's cool, but it never suits what time period the other games are set in. But this one, it just suits, it just blends right in. It looks so good. And what you can also do, remember how Assassin's Creed 1 looked? You can shove that filter on as well. And then suddenly we're back in Assassin's Creed 1. Oh, the blue filter. Oh man, I did play like this for a little bit because it is sort of like a gimmicky novelty thing, but it is cool. I'm glad they included this. And we can go down pretty smoothly. Kind of smoothly, not really. I've mapped sprint to R2 to make it feel a bit more classic, but it still doesn't work entirely well. I'll take down that wanted poster and outrun this guy. Try and get some parkour down, try and show you what it's like. Again, it's not the greatest. Definitely doesn't flow as well as like Assassin's Creed Unity, which I think they nailed the parkour in. It just feels super slow. He doesn't carry momentum between moves, unless I'm missing something, but I don't know, man. I think we can slide onto this. Oh, yeah, there we go. Just nothing really sort of chains together well. But again, there are some cool animations like that. That's really cool. but it just feels so sluggish and not very smooth. And oh, I suppose the game's still a bit buggy as well. After what, 2 years almost? This is a good game, I swear. This is a good Assassin's Creed game. You just gotta look past all of its issues. Oh, we're also near the central city because you can tell, I don't know if it's showing up on the recording, but there's awful screen tearing on the PS5 here. Like, it is so bad, and I can't believe they haven't fixed that. It's been like that since launch. And it only happens the closer you get to like the middle of the city, which is this sort of like circle area. There's a map, by the way. It's sizable. Like, there's a lot of wilderness out here to explore. But the main bulk of it is in this sort of dense city area, and I love it. I'm so glad they toned down the map for this game. Alright, we turn off the filter, and my god, does it just pop even more after staring at that for a little while. Good lord. Oh man. Oh, there's a pickpocket over here we need to go get for a side mission. We could probably go do that. Oh, the screen tearing. I don't know if you can see it, but it was really bad. Really bad though. It's probably the area I've got the least stuff in just because I hate being here because of the screen tearing. Alright, let's see if we can get whatever this is. It's still 50 meters away. It does annoy me that his default speed is a run though. I've spoken about this in the other Assassin's Creed games. I think if you got a game set in a dense city, the default movement speed should be a walk. Because you're blending in more, you know? You're meant to not look out of place, even though you're dressed in bright white robes, so that doesn't matter. But in this, yeah, the default is a run. Unless you go into Eagle Vision, then he walks. Like, this feels good, why can't I just walk like this without Eagle Vision? Yeah, I don't like pressing lightly on the stick to walk. I like it just being my default in Assassin's Creed games. Anyway, I'm rambling again, let's pickpocket this woman. And away we go as if nothing happened. I think if you're gonna add more content to this game, you should definitely figure out sort of like a classic control scheme as well. I think Odyssey had it, and Origins had like a mode where you could sort of semi-have a classic control scheme that resembled the older games. But they took it out in Valhalla. And it didn't come back in Shadows either, or this game. Which is a shame, because if any game needs it, it's this one. The costumes anyway, we got one of my favourite outfits, Ezio's Revelations costume. It just looks so good, I love this outfit. It's such a good outfit. I think I played most of the game in Ezio's Revelations outfit. Because you get it right at the start, because it was a Ubisoft Club reward. Yeah, it just looks so good. I have seen like videos of people making the parkour look good in this game. But again, I imagine it's just routes that they've practiced over and over again. Because me, I just can't get it down. It always ends up feeling slow and sluggish. Almost as if he hesitates before making a jump or a move, you know? I think that's the best way to describe it, he like hesitates. Rather than just going for it. It's super detailed on these rooftops though. Super cool looking. I think we're heading back into the city because the screen tearing just kicked up. Here we go, we're a little bit out of the city. Well, the main city anyway, we're still in the city but just sort of in a different district. You can tell the buildings aren't as built up. Let's switch back to his Master Assassin outfit because I think it looks really good. It's like right there, why did he get stuck there? That should have just been a smooth... Yeah, like that. But he just gets stuck sometimes while you're trying to do some cool moves. And and it just ends up looking pretty awkward. There just needs to be a lot of like little fixes in this game, which hopefully they're gonna do. Like that, what even was that? You saw that little pause he did there. I don't know, it's just weird. You do have a mount, and I'm really glad how they balanced this. They've made it like go super slow in the city, even if you gallop, to basically encourage you to use the rooftops and the streets, because it's the fastest way to get around, and I really like that. It's not until you actually leave the city, you go out into the wilderness, that's when it actually, you know, you can actually just full sprint run around. I can't even get through this doorway with it. So, sorry camel. This game did have some pretty cool like secrets and that. If you like read the papers you find around, there are some pretty cool things to find. Like there's like a whole like sort of Lovecraft sort of type book you can find, and you find this charm with it. The one I'm wearing. Yeah, monstrous talisman. There is like a little Cthulhu head. I thought it was really cool. Featuring a terrifying figure of an ancient eldritch being. Thought to be a primordial god, its history is chronicled by Abdu al-Hazad in his Kitab al-Azif. I butchered that. And you find another one, Eldritch Talisman. The talisman evokes an eldritch creature whose history is chronicled by the same guy. You get a little piece of paper and a little Cthulhu head. I don't know, that's like my sort of favourite type of references, is when like a game includes like a Lovecraftian reference. I don't know. I think it's really cool. I did start Shadows a couple months ago, and I dropped it after a couple days because... Oh, that's cool. I do like those little beams they have around, little poles, they're kind of cool. No, Shadows. I just couldn't do it. It was perhaps even more boring of a game than Valhalla. Like, especially the start of it. I just didn't think it was going anywhere. Like, the gameplay is definitely better than Valhalla, 100%. Like, the actual combat is, the combat and the stealth is a lot nicer. But the mission design, the map, it's just, I just couldn't do it. I was so bored by about maybe 10 hours in, I think I got. And I know somebody's gonna comment and be like, oh, but at like 15 hours it gets really good. I'm just like, I can't do another 5 hours. I just can't. I know the missions, they weren't interesting. I was just doing a lot of stupid like little bits. Like, oh, there's a mission where you make tea. Cool. Like, they've put a lot of effort into that, and it looked really authentic, but why am I doing this? You know, it's just a lot of missions like that. The game wasn't really going anywhere, so I just haven't done it. Maybe I'll go back to it, but as of now, will probably be one game I probably won't ever complete. Definitely prefer these types of games. I do hope they make more of these classic Star Wars games, because there's definitely a lot of people who prefer this over to the like 100-hour RPGs. Well, we take a quick look in the wilderness before wrapping up. Yeah, there is quite a few cool things to find out here. There are some bases and stuff. Like there's some side quests out here to do, and this is where you find sort of like the Lovecraft reference as well. I can't remember exactly, but it's in the wilderness somewhere. And it's just pretty to sort of ride around on your camel. You got the flamingos over there. Look at them go. I do love this game for what it tries to do, but there's just a lot of areas that feel unfinished in terms of gameplay. I don't know whether that's to do with because it was built off of Valhalla, and Valhalla strayed so far from what made Assassin's Creed, and then so trying to shove a traditional Assassin's Creed on top of what Valhalla built. It couldn't have been easy for the team. But it is definitely worth playing if you are a fan of the older games, or just Assassin's Creed in general. It is a good game, there is a good game here. But yeah, this has been Mickey TCG, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers guys.